What's going on, you guys? It's your man James, aka JP, back again with a Star Wars movie marathon video. So today, obviously, we're taking a look at Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. I said yesterday that getting through Episode 1 is probably the hardest movie out of the series to get through. But then as I started thinking about it, episode 2, it kind of, they switch spots every time I watch it. Episode 2 is pretty hard to get through as well, now that I really think about it. The clone scenes are really cool in that movie. I like the clones, and there's a lot of action, and, Padme looks amazing in that movie. But Anakin, oh my god. Anakin with his temper tantrums and his whininess, and it's pretty bad. The whole Anakin character in this movie, it's very emotional, very dramatic. That's hard to get through in this movie. I don't know. It's hard to say because I'm filming this before I watch the movie, not after I watch the movie, because then it'd just be too late. But episode 2 it's pretty hard to get through. I don't know which one is worse, episode 1 or episode 2. Like I said, they switch spots, but there's a lot of cool things. We got Jango Fett in this movie, so that's pretty cool. He wasn't in the movie for long, and he was out of this movie just as quick as he was in this movie. But at least it wasn't as bad of a death as Boba Fett, or not bad of a death, but not as cool of a death, I guess you can say. My favorite scene in the movie, for whatever reason, is the scene where Anakin, Obi-Wan, and Padme are in that Coliseum, and they're ready to be executed, and then, what is his name? Samuel L. Jackson's character, Mace Windu, comes with the purple lightsaber, and then all the other Jedis are scattered throughout the Coliseum, hiding, and then they all come out, and it just turns into one big war. That was my favorite scene out of the whole movie. I really like scenes like that, where in movies, just where characters, they come in groups and team up and just come out of nowhere. I don't know. I like things like that. What else about the movie do I like? It's tough. Episode 1 and 2, I just kind of, I breezed through. I tried not to remember them too much. I watched episode 1 last night, and after watching it, it's not as bad as I don't know. I watch these movies all the time, but it's got the bad reputation. It's got a lot of things wrong with it. But I was watching it last night, and it's not horrible. I might say that episode 2 is my least favorite, just because episode 1 has Darth Maul going for it. The first half of the movie, there's a lot to get through. A lot of just boring storytelling and stuff like that. But the second half of the movie, it's not so bad, going back and revisiting it. And that's another reason why I like watching these movies every year. Because every year, my outlook on movies and the way I watch movies, as I just become smarter and, learn how to critique movies differently through watching just like movie reviews, and just the way I look on movies, it's completely different now than it was, like, let's say a year or even 2 years ago. Just the way I view and criticize movies is different. So going back and watching it, I do get kind of a different perspective. Episode 1's not as bad. Episode 2, from what I'm remembering it's not all that great. But stay tuned for my video tomorrow where I talk about episode 3, and I'll also give my afterthoughts on episode 2. Because like I said, I haven't seen the movie since last year, so I've seen the movie a million times, but it's better when it's fresh in your head. So that's pretty much it. This was just a brief overview of episode 2, Attack of the Clones. So like I said, the pros that this movie has, obviously the clones, which is what the whole movie really revolves around. It's got some cool action scenes, but unfortunately, Anakin and his whole, the love scene, the love story, I guess, the storyline's not good. His character, I don't like at all. But we got Yoda in the movie, so that's pretty cool. And actually, yeah, Yoda's scene where he fights Darth, what is his name, with the cane. Man, I really should have watched this movie, or at least looked it up. Oh, I'm blanking out. Darth, or I don't know, whatever, the Sith with the cane. Yoda just, went like we've never seen Yoda before, just completely went off the walls and all over the place, so that was pretty cool. Count Dooku, that is his name, Count Dooku. Anyway, so like I said, stay tuned for tomorrow's video on episode 3. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share this video with your friends. Stay tuned for more, and as always, see you guys next time.